All right. So anyway, let's get on to the pictures. We've got 1 hour and 19 minutes. So, all right. So we got this, which is the Dark Side Collectibles, and they are doing the Ada Wong, and they are doing Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 4. So they're quite a very high, good quality company. So very looking forward to what they do.
Nothing's come out of theirs though yet, has it? Nothing's
come out yet, but they're going to be putting out some stuff soon. Ada Wong is like the what they kind of based the style of what's her name? Mila Losovich, the one from Fifth Element. Mila something. Yeah. They based her on her look on Ada Wong. Did you want to go past? I blocked everything off. You literally have to jump over the bed behind. So then you got that, and actually I've got to click on this side now. Do you want it? No. This then is the 1/7 scale, I believe. This is from Figurama and your dog, man. Give it a fucking elbow. This is from Blame, which is an anime. I've never seen it, so I don't know what it's about. But yeah, this is from Figurama. They teased it at a convention recently. So yeah, very nice piece. They're putting out a lot of pieces, loads of really cool pieces. Their pre-order they just had actually went up, sold out within an hour and a half, which is the Teresa versus Priscilla, and this is from Claymore. And yeah, this piece sold out really quick, and it looks really nice. Huh? Okay. Stray cat trying to get in the room. So yeah, really cool.
I bet it's probably fucking scared it's going to get over there.
Yeah,
it's escaped from someone's kitchen.
I don't know anything about the anime Claymore at all, but I do think this is a really cool design. It goes along with their MO, like with the heroes and the villains fighting, and the not being in a position of power as like a diorama. But yeah, it's creepy as well. Really creepy with the heads on the base, and you get the busts in for the additional heads. So yeah, very cool looking piece. Then you got Sorrow. So this one went up for pre-order.
It's taken a long time to come out, this, isn't it?
Yeah, this went up for pre-order in 2000 and I think 2016 or 17.
Yeah, it's been a long old way for this one, but they've had a few little issues, didn't they, behind the scenes, HMO?
Yeah.
They had to rectify some bullshit.
They had to deal with some business, but yes. So yeah, but you look on this. I mean, the face on her looks really good. The armor looks great, and I love that. Blue,
I saw this piece in person. It was fucking epic. It was really nice. Really nice piece.
Where were you when you saw that then?
I was in Singapore, man.
Oh yeah, when you were in Singapore.
I was in Singapore with you. I saw this. This is when they unveiled it. So it was 2017. Is when they first showed her. And she looked fucking amazing. She looked really, really nice. I mean, the HMO do some really, really good stuff. Mafusa mocked as a genius. It's as simple as that. It's no other way to say it. They do some great stuff. So hopefully there's still interest in this, because you want there to be interest in this, because it's a really nice piece.
That's
definitely would fit in really well with some of the other stuff.
That's the problem. Yes! And he's full of blood. Oh, fuck. He's a big one as well.
7-1. Go lick your finger.
Now I'm wiping on the fucking sofa, which just stained the sofa now. I might need to wash my hands after that. Otherwise I'm going to get fucking malaria. But if you look on the face of this statue, actually, from this angle, it reminds me of the woman from Ant-Man versus Wasp. Jones Wasp.
Yeah. I just bought that one. That's the last one in my collection. I needed that one.
Yeah, I would have held off and not even bothered with that.
I've got to complete the set, man. Keeps you up at night.
And then that don't bother. Don't bother me. Well, the piece looks awesome, and then you've got the hand on there on the base.
Clear resin in it. It's like a clear resin puddle with all blood and stuff in it. It's really, really good.
Apparently, what happened is when this was being sculpted, the hand, Mefuzal, his mind wasn't as clear as it should be for whichever reason. And while he was sculpting, he fucked up and put 6 fingers. And he was like, oh, actually, that works. We'll do that. But, yeah.
It's a great thing about fantasy, isn't it? It's probably better that it has 6 fingers.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any close.
It looks amazing. It looks amazing, man. It looks really good. This must be production shots as well.
These are, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they look great. They've done a fantastic job.
all the armor there as well, and the great.
I hope we get one of these. I'd love to have one of these.
Yeah, definitely,
really, really good.
And a great cross section of it there. Do you see where the hand's been cut off? Is really
severed.
nice.
Yeah, it's almost cauterized as well with that blade.
Yeah, and then you've got the other head as well, which is the masked head, which I think is quite rare. If I remember correctly, the edition size on that one is quite rare. And then again, all the close-ups of the detail in there, and going through. This one is actually something with my interest, Chris. Actually, this is one that popped up that Paul Francis posted. One of his friends are doing it. This is from. Do you remember House?
Of course.
Yeah, it's from. I don't actually.
I never watched the film, but I remember the covers.
The covers are the
zombie hand, sort of in the dark.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, because I remember them from being really little, I remember being like, that looks fucking scary.
Well, that was the thing is in the 80s, which is one of the reasons I loved 80s horror, was the artwork on the actual covers were like amazing. The artwork on
very clear as well, very good images.
Yeah. So this is basically from House. This is the soldier guy. I think at the end he gets a grenade stuck under his ribs or something, doesn't he?
Spoiler, you motherfucker.
Yeah. This then
you haven't seen the film from 1944?
Yeah, well, 80 something. This then is the what's her name? Anne Hathaway, Catwoman by Infinity Studios.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you got that.
It's the worst tease known to man.
Yeah.
I thought Electro would fucking zap someone.
I'll tell you what I am going to do is I might swap these over because the screen is annoying me because it's really small. So if I stop that for a second, if I take this back and drag that over here and then drag that over there.
Oh, God.
And then go that way.
You're one of those guys, when you're on the phone and you haven't got nothing to say and you're thinking you go, like that, aren't you?
Oh, that made it worse. All right, let's go back. Okay. Yeah, that made it well worse.
You talk to someone on the phone and they're like, oh, yeah, so I spoke to John and John said to me, like that. I fill in the silence with your voice.
Yeah. All right, so
put the pictures back. I've got time for your Mickey Mousing about. You do realise you're on the timer. You're on a tight leash, man.
Well, no,
on the plus side, I can be as loud and obnoxious as I clearly am.
Why? Because
George's not asleep.
Oh, fair enough.
Usually, when we do a chat, my son is asleep upstairs, and if he loses his shit, and I have to go and deal with it.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, that didn't help anyway. So you got that. Then also they got. Why are these so small?
Make them bigger then.
I can't because then I have to zoom in every fucking time. So then this is then the Infinity Studios. They're doing the Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn.
I saw a video of Sideshow's new premium format Harley Quinn. It's really nice with the roller skates. You should check out DT's channel because he did a review of it. Took some really nice pictures as well.
Oh, DT takes really good pictures. He just got sent some pieces by XM, and his pictures are much better than the production pictures that we put on the website to sell it.
Yeah, they're all getting the prototypes because they actually put the reviews up as soon as they get them, don't they? Yeah.
Not quite like that, but anyway. Then, so this is that. Oh, God. Then, so yeah, there's the Margot Robbie.
Nice likeness.
The likeness looks good. I'm not really a fan of when they have the arms. And I said this before, but the thing is I saw the Ben Affleck one the other day, Batman, and that's really fucking nice. Really nice, actually. Really.
Well, it's hard. I think in photos, you're always going to be more sort of like it's going to look more awkward in pictures than it does being in person, like the arms. There's something about it. You're like, where the fuck's his legs gone? You've got that sort of instinct when you look at a photo. It just looks like half a body. Looks weird.
I think it really works really well with the Batman.
I think then it must really work because they probably look good.
Problem is the Superman. If you put them together, they look like they're different scales. Those Supermans are all small.
Heard that before.
COVID Cat, and then Catwoman should be epic from Infinity. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do.
Don't like her though at all.
No, not really.
I fucking hate. In fact, I hate her.
Really?
I would avoid watching anything with her in it if I could.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't like her at all.
I don't have that. Like or dislike.
There's certain people just like, I can't can't listen. I mean, I can't remember. My wife tried to make me sit through Les Mis the other day, a couple of months ago, and she's in it. Fuck, I just wanted to cut my own head off with a spoon.
This then, I believe, I've not got it labelled, but I think this is the Kotobukiya 1/6 scale steampunk Vader. That looks pretty cool. Got a really cool look.
It's definitely a stylized version. Thor hates this.
Steampunk. Oh, does he? Well,
he don't like messing. Don't mess with his man. Honestly, don't mess with his man.
Again, I mean, if you are like
a purist,
attached to something, the purist.
It's called a purist. You fucking idiot, and that's exactly what he is. And I'm exactly the same with Thanos. That's why I'm not a big XM new Thanos guy as well.
Then when you have someone where I like Vader, but I'm not a huge, I would, I'd like him, and he's a very cool character, but I can then look at this and go, that's a cool take
for the artistic value, where you can say it's a really beautiful looking thing, and it is, and it's the same with the XM Thanos. It's a very beautiful looking statue.
I'm just going to wash my hands quickly. I just need to wash my hands quickly.
This is why you say things like, how is this ever going to get done? And it's impossible. But that's why the XM Thanos is a really fantastic statue. And, in terms of engineering, paint application, sculpt details, all of them things are all top class. But if you're a purist and you like a character to sort of look like some form of reference that you're familiar with, then you're not gonna appreciate stuff like this. I'm with Gunderson a little bit because I like Vader how he is. So as much as I like the artistic flair of this, it's definitely, if I was going to pick up a Vader, I'd pick up the Mythos version, and that's the only Vader I'd probably want. I am thinking about picking up that set one day.
What's that? Which one?
The Mythos one. I really want to have the Mythos, Darth Maul, Vader, and then probably the Emperor. I would like to have all of the Siths.
I don't like them
from the films. I like elements of it. Other elements I'm not too keen on, but as a trilogy, I'd like them all three together.
Yeah, I think the
Vader on one side facing the side, Maul on the other side facing, and the Emperor probably slightly elevated and put higher up, floating above them all.
I think the way his feet are pushed together, I think it looks a bit weird. I don't know. It's really strange. Then you got, so this ones are in-hand pictures of the legendary beasts Thor. So we'll go through these quickly. I mean, this.
Do you think production shots or?
So what did I say? Sorry.
Is this a production piece?
Yeah. So what did I say?
Collector's hand or professional?
Yeah, these are a Filipino collector. I actually did a review of his room. Luis took the pictures. So, this looks like a really cool piece. 1/3 scale, took some great pictures of it. So I just want to share those. No point going through it too much. I've been seeing this one before. But yeah, just to go through the pictures there. This then is the XM Studios. And this is Liliana Vess from Magic. I did get to see the Chandra Nala the other day. And she was actually really nice. The red
Flame woman.
Yeah, she's really nice.
Can you make that picture bigger? Oh, what the fuck? I'm looking at a postage stamp here. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. That's
much better. So this actually is a low res picture. There are more. I think the other one. Oh, actually, sorry. I think that's in the wrong page. I'll come back to that one. This then is the guts. Basically, Prime One have done another 2 guts. They're very similar poses. The images have come around. So there's a Berserker armor version, and they've got the different heads.
I don't like the size of these pictures, man. They're just like going big and then jumping into small. What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It's annoying.
Okay, it's really hard to see exactly what I want to be looking at here because they go so small. Like honestly, the figure inside of whatever it is just too small to make out anything on them.
Yeah, what they've done is they basically released these 2 pieces, but the bases are the same, the lower legs are the same, and the capes are the same. So the torsos are the only difference part. And then obviously the one on the right has the blood on it, and the one on the left doesn't. But they are basically the same sculpt. And they've, rather than make them into like an ultimate version where you get the switch out torsos, They made them as separate statues.
Yeah,
and it's pissed off a lot of people, like a lot of people on that one. So
when I saw the picture, how they are depicted together, I assumed that they were together.
Yeah, no, this is pissed off a lot.
I assume they were like a switch out, like a full edition. That's a fucking money grab. That is. That's a greedy shit thing to do.
It's real.
There's too many similarities there for you to sort of justify two statues. For me,
yeah,
there needs to be one statue, a slightly bloody base, not as bloody as that, and then you get the two switch out torsos above it, and then you've solved all of that.
Yeah, I just think that it's pissed a lot of people off. They're not.
You know what? Just like I say, just back yourself with your wallet. Don't buy it.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Is people probably will buy it.
Well, then no one's going to learn. You need to shut up, then, didn't you? At the end of the day, that's the situation.
Sorry, is that full screen now?
No, it's not.
For fuck's sake! So I'm trying to do it so it's full screen, but it's not working. All right. So. Yeah, a lot of people really. I mean, again, all the groups they're kind of asking it. In Prime One, there was even a really shitty comment from one of the actual admins in there that just basically said, "If you can't afford it, don't buy it." Which I thought was
that's a nice.
If anyone on our group, our admins in Radd or in even on the XM side of things, if someone who was an admin made that kind of comment. They would lose their admin rights straight away. I would not allow. You can't allow people to talk like that to paying customers. It's not acceptable. It's really
totally
not acceptable.
Agree.
And
totally
I think that person needs some fucking talking to about that. Discipline or something, because I don't think that's acceptable.
They need to be ripped in them rights because obviously he's the fucking bellend.
Well, even the person who made the comment, they didn't. They didn't even say it in a bad way. They weren't like going, "Oh my god, Prime One's a shit company." The comment that the person said wasn't an attack. It was just like, "Oh, is this like one piece or two pieces? What's going on?" And then the person came in and explained, and he goes, "Couldn't it just be a switch out torso?" And then they got all shitty about it, and it was a bit like,
yeah, because you want to disguise the fact that you're money grabbing fucking bunch of fucking idiots. Instead of addressing that logical question, you turn up with a thing which is like, well, if you're too poor to buy something, and move on and take. It's just a really crappy attitude. And the only way you're going to change it is by not, like I told you, is not funding these kind of projects. When they do this kind of stuff, just don't buy it. There's enough guts pieces to go. It's not like it's the only one.
Well, isn't it like their fourth or fifth fucking guts?
Exactly. In what? Like about a year. What does it matter? Well, just be like, no, I'm not buying that. Fuck you. End of story.
And the funny thing is I saw the first one the other day, and also the second or third one, the one where he's kind of crouched up. They're both fucking amazing pieces. They don't. They don't need to revisit the character. They are really.
Well, they're doing it to keep the licensor happy, aren't they?
Keep the license.
There'll be an agreement there that they'll do, however many in however amount of time. It'll all be there to do that, and they're just doing it as much as. I mean, now that'll be a nice tick box for them because that's two gut pieces off their list that they can knock out, and they've done minimal amounts of work. They've basically reused 85% of the statue.
And they did that. They did it with the first one, didn't they? They literally
the bloody exclusive. Yeah. But I think stupid people bought it, and you can't complain if you're going to buy it. That's the point. If you're going, it's either put up or shut up. If you're going to just whinge and then buy it anyway, then it's just not worth it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's not worth listening. You're not worth listening to.
Yeah.
Because you're going to fold. There's no point.
No, for sure. This piece I actually really like. So this is
it's really nice.
Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker.
I don't know anything about the comic.
I like all of these ones, to be fair. I like the Merciless and the other one, the Red Dawn. They're expensive.
I did look back over the comic, and the artwork in the comic for these characters is terrible. For them to make the actual statue like this, they've done really well. And,
but I like that. I like when people can do that.
No, I agree.
I had this debate with somebody the other day about anime pieces. I can't remember what it was, but I was saying like there's loads of them that modernise the artwork to make statues look really fucking cool. Yeah. Because in the animes and stuff like this, shit the way they look.
Oh yeah, of course. Some of them are absolutely terrible. So I'm trying to do that. Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Oh yeah, there we go.
There you go. Much better.
And then if I go like that, is that going to
don't do anything. Just leave it alone. Once you've got something working, just leave it.
Wait, did that work? That might work.
Oh God!
No, it didn't work. It shrunk again, didn't it? Okay, no, it looks fine. The way to check is go back on these ones. Yeah, it works.
Right, now go forward because I ain't got time for all this.
So yeah, this actually, funny enough, is the guy who did the.
Keep going through the pictures when you're.
So the guy
did he sculpt that? He did a good job of that.
Yeah, the guy who did Liu Kang did this. I've got like an ongoing joke with him because he contacted me a long time ago saying, "Hey, talking to me about small talk about something," and then at the end of it, he goes, "Oh, by the way, I sculpted Liu Kang, your favorite piece," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, good for you." And then he did send me his art station, and you can see the actual Liu Kang had much better face sculpt before it went over the Pop Culture Shock, much better. So yeah, this is Dawnbreaker again, Jonathan Riley, and he done a fantastic job of that. Price is a little high, but it is 1/3. I don't know how that relates to it. I mean, someone says this is like 1,500 or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
What did they say? Yeah, it's expensive.
1,350. I thought I had.
Yeah. So there's that one, and this is like 88.9 centimeters tall, 45.8 deep, and 43.1 wide. So it's a big piece.
I like the base, man. I love that translucent resin and all that sort of what's the word?
It's construct.
Yeah, the construct stuff looks great, man.
Yeah, really nice.
It's a good. There's a good transition there. You know, in between the colours and stuff like that, breaks up nice. I like it. It's a very nice. It's probably my favourite, actually, out of all of the ones that they have.
I like it, and it's my favourite. And the funny thing is like people are going, it's some are saying it's their least favourite, some are saying it's somewhere in the middle. You know, it's quite a mix on which people prefer. And then there's the actual lantern there at the bottom, which is a very nice detail. And then you got the Red Death. So obviously this is the Green Lantern, Bruce Wayne, and then this is the Flash, Bruce Wayne there. And dude, man, your dog is like right on your mic.
He's nowhere near me. Careful. What? Did I wake you up?
Dude, man, shit the light out.
Yeah, because I woke him up. It's all right. We having a dream? It's because it's all right. You woke up, all scared him now. It's all right.
So there's detail on this one. This is 75.1 centimeters, 50 high. This is 53.9 deep and 73.9 wide. This is a big piece. This one as well. A lot of footprint there.
That's all right. Now look what you started. He must have been having a dream.
Must have been. You shit the life out of him. Jesus.
Oh, it's all right. Sometimes he does wake up a little startled. It gets into a deep sleep. All right.
Your dog always has a confused look on his face.
Oh, poor baby. Don't you worry. You big
then we got the Wonder Woman Rebirth. So this is the artwork of this. Take on that. Yeah, nice piece, but she's just a bit too expressionless, really, isn't she?
Oh yeah, there's a bit anime about it as well.
But it's hard show. Yeah. Big old piece, 1/3 scale again. With Prime on.
I really think that this sort of it's a bit too sort of vogue, confused.
Too lifeless and a bit like always like some weird sex doll or something. Just a bit strange. What do you want? I just got bit by one, but I killed a massive one.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Huh?
Tell her to stop fucking opening the door then.
Yeah, stop opening the door and leaving it open. Yeah. So yeah.
Not in Poland anymore.
And you got the Pop Culture Shock.
Quite like this actually. I quite like this.
Nice. Very cool.
I like this. I think this is a big improvement on their first one. I think this is a big improvement. Their first one was rank as fuck. It was horrible, but this looks much better. I'm loving the hut base as well. It's got the snake on it. That's my favourite part about the game was that fucking snake on the back. You remember you playing him and he's that big snake on the tree.
Can't see it on this. There's not enough of it.
Yeah, I've got loads of pictures of that. Yeah, I've got loads of pictures of mine. Check out our Instagram because if you want to see that blank and more, check out our Instagram because I've got about easy 10 pictures of that thing all over the place, like from every angle.
Also, Pop Culture Shock have got the Mega Man Zero license.
Oh, good! Congrats, man. That'll be good for them.
This I really like. So this is also the Pop Culture Shock have got the making a shredder to go with their turtles.
It's just sculpted by John Cleary as well. He's a fantastic sculptor, John Cleary.
Yeah, he did a really good job for this. Yeah. And he did like Guile, didn't he, and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So really nice piece. Really nice piece, actually. I actually like this line. I really like this line. It's got a mouse on the base there as well. So
I like the exclusive part. The I don't like the not really digging sword.
But I like
I like that one on the right hand. You know, because it's got Krang talking on it.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was.
So if you go close into the paddle again, check out our Instagram for proper photos. Yeah. There's Krang. His head is like he's obviously talking to him on the because in the cartoon, he's constantly at the other end of it, like, yeah, scary, or whatever. He's talking to him and going all crazy. You've had me again. I
don't know why he takes so much shit off of Krang anyway. But yeah,
that looks like that big fucking dude that he's sitting in there, bitch slaps everyone.
But yeah, this piece looks really nice. I think. Also, then there's an older picture, but this is then the
Bloodsport,
Frank Dukes.
Frank Dukes.
Yeah, fakest motherfucker ever.
Yeah, fake as fuck. Fake as fuck, but listen, it doesn't stop the fact that Bloodsport is biblical in terms of watching. You have to watch Bloodsport. Yeah, man.
But two things shattered my childhood, right? One of them is the fact that Frank Dukes is full of shit, and he's got none of those fucking records that come up at the end of Bloodsport. That's one of them.
He wasn't even there. He was fucking. He wasn't even there. He was on his couch when that thing was going. Was being made.
The second one is the fact that fucking Michelle Pfeiffer's got padding in her ass in fucking Batman Returns.
I watched the other day. She actually did the. You know that there's a scene where she comes into. She's in like a shopping mall, and she whips all the heads off them fucking dolls. Yeah, she actually did that in one take.
Oh wow!
You would have thought they were all like rigged, but they're not. She was taught how to use the whip, and she comes in because I've seen it from a camera angle where like that's behind the camera, and she comes in and she does her thing and she whips them all off, and then she skips out of shot, and everyone fucking is cheering, and she's like bowing because she did it in like one go. So it was pretty impressive, actually. Good, fair play to her. Don't find her attractive for some reason. Don't know why. Does nothing for me, really.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Also, I think
I'd rather Nob Keaton, to be honest, out of the two. I think I'd rather sleep with him.
Rather do Danny DeVito.
I mean, like, say I'm Batman again. Say I'm Batman again. Go on.
And then also they're doing a Ghostface, and with the Ghostface, they're going to do like an exclusive on there. It's going to have the scary movie head. They're trying to get that approved.
The high one.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That was quite funny. Then you got this Michael Jackson. This is from Pure Arts, and
that's fucked. That's well leaning. That is.
Yeah. So this is quite a brave one to do, you know, with this kind of pose. But you know,
it's also really brave to do Michael Jackson, to be brutally honest.
Yeah, very cool.
I mean, I grew up listening to Michael Jackson, man, but after watching that Escaping Neverland shit, I'm fucking fucked now. I'm ruined. Ruined.
So you got that. That's cool. It's very cool. I think it's got like the jukebox has got like opens up and you put space for you put like a Bluetooth speaker in there or something.
What video that is though? Smooth Criminal video. It's fucking brilliant.
These are some images then of the Queen Studios half-scale Jason Momoa Aquaman. So there's quite a few of these. Looks really great. Really impressive, nice. Isn't it? Yeah, I saw this at one of the cons, I think in New York. I saw the base look really good. The only thing I haven't seen is the head, you know. I haven't seen the head. But yeah, look at the size of that big old piece.
My poor dog's scared to go to sleep now. He's looking at me like, are you going to let me sleep? It's going to disturb me again.
You got the Sideshow Jason there on the back. See him on the right-hand side of it. Yeah, right-hand side, got Jason there.
Sideshow.
Then this is the Queen Studios Hulk. So this is Gladiator Hulk Unthrown. This one's gone up for pre-order, been very popular. switch out heads, pieces going on there. It looks really nice. Few complaints about the chest, but I think that's just where he's like got his arms back, and it's kind of the way he's sitting. No, and he is meant. I think isn't he meant to be an older Hulk at this point?
Doesn't matter. I think I think, to be honest with you, this the angle, the acute angle that his chest rides up like that is just a bit too much. I really don't. I think it's too much. I think they needed to round that off a little bit. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, everyone who wants to buy it is going to find like a million excuses for why it's awesome and it's irrelevant and it's realistic and it's all these things. And everyone that doesn't want to buy it, who doesn't want to spend the money or doesn't like it, is going to be like, yeah, he's got triangle tits. At the end of the day, you know, the truth lies somewhere in the middle. I definitely think that angle is slightly too acute. What's his name? Captain. What's his name? Cap Rogers.
Leo.
You know, Leo. He did like a quick like adjustment to it, and it looked a million times better. He just took the angle off a little bit. He just adjusted it, and it looks so much better. And you can't argue with that. You can't argue with the fact that he makes it look better. If it doesn't look good to a lot of people, then there's an issue. And if you can correct it relatively simple, you should just do that.
Yeah.
For me, it just looks like his chest is just sitting far too over the sides. Like the middle is, do you know, like a pair of tits. They sort of like flap to the side. Which is, you know, it needs a little bit of, you know, a little bit of middle, you know, what do you call it? Like the center part of his pec needs to be better developed than it is.
So you get like with the standard version, you get one head. With the premium version, you get 3 heads. So you get the 2 scar heads, and you got.
Don't see enough differences in them heads to be relevant to me. I just think it's pointless.
Third one is same as the second one with a helmet on, basically. Nice detailing around it. You know, loads of things going on.
It's a very nice looking piece.
Yeah. So this is 67 centimeters tall, 59 deep, and 72 wide. So that's a wide old piece. But it's not in the other directions. That ain't terrible. Actually, 59 deep is quite bad, isn't it?
Well, what's 59? What's that? 30.
15.
Almost 30. 27. 27 deep.
Maybe. Yeah.
Fuck. How wide?
72.
So almost 30 across.
Probably a bit more. 31, 32, maybe.
Shit. That's a monster.
Chris K in the house. Yo, guys. Hope you're both well. Brendan Guerrero says he's going to get that ghost face. Mike Wells, okay, USA. If you want to send some photos, send them to my Facebook. I doubt we'll get them on today. Joe Figure in the house. What's up, guys? Hulk is great, but I don't get why there isn't the head that looks forward and not down. Yeah, that's the thing that they should do with heads, is they should make them change a piece a lot more drastic, and a lot of companies don't do that. The other complaint about this piece was the fact that, I don't know if I still got the image here. That's nice, that head, actually.
Yeah, that's a nice head. I like it.
This one, I'm afraid, is really small, but hopefully you can just see that. That's something that people are complaining about from the video, which is where there is a really bad seam on there. Unfortunately, I didn't realize how low quality this one was. It was a screenshot from the video. But yeah, there's a bad seam on the back of that, which a lot of people are saying they need to sort out.
Yeah, that's another reason why really it's a head-on display piece. You don't want to display it from an angle, because if you display it from an angle, you're going to see that, and you really want the mask over the top of it will hide it a lot better.
Helmet for sure. Yeah,
I definitely think that there should be a slight articulation in the angle. So I think if you're going to do I think you should have the one looking down solemn, and then you should be able to key the back of it, so you lift the chin and then do the grimacing face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then do you know what I mean? What I'm saying? Should be able so his head is down and up. You know, looking dead ahead rather than downwards.
No, for
sure. I mean, you can do both of them. If you've got like 3 heads, that's how you do it. That's how you get around it.
Well, Carlin, different time, because I'm over in Asia at the moment. These are the ones that they did announce as well. So Guichu has announced a few weeks ago that they're going to do a quad scale Black Widow, an Iron Man Mark 85 life size, Captain America, Thor, Wanda, Venom. So Wanda is obviously Scarlet Witch. Wanda, Venom, Iron Man 3, Mark 3. New licenses. So in USA, they're doing 1/1 busts, half scale statues, and then over in Asia, they're doing 1/1 busts. 1/1 scale statues and half scale statues. With DC, they're doing the Batman Who Laughs comic version, Superman, a Batman cowl life-size prop replica, and then also these are the now shipping core 3, shipping core 2, and shipping core 4. I'm not going to read through those. If you want to see them, pause them, and you can see when they're shipping stuff. They then also did the Iron Spider-Man from what's the one? This
is Endgame.
Is it Endgame? No, the one before Endgame.
This is Endgame, dude.
Okay.
He's got the thing under his arm. That's Endgame. The instant kill thing does pop up on a I think maybe on Infinity War as well, but this actual one with the scene under his arm thing is Endgame. Yeah,
detailing on this looks really nice. The detail on the gauntlet looks really nice. I think this looks like a really quite a nice piece. It doesn't look too undisplayable as well. The sizing don't look too bad because he's so crouched. Even with the legs, it doesn't look too terrible.
Love the metallic style of the suit where it's almost like an Iron Man spider suit. That's how they've got around doing it, which I really like.
Yeah, and then the thing about this as well is that head. If that comes out looking like that, that is a really good head. That is really, really impressive. Credit where credit is due. I mean, that is high level shit. And if they can deliver that, they're a company to really watch if they can deliver.
Yeah, definitely.
Corey McCoy,
did they do the Joker that Adam shared the other day? Is that theirs?
They did a Joker sitting down. I saw it the other day. I saw the one without the rooted hair, and it looked all right. But again, because it's hard because it's not skin tones, because it's all paint. And the thing about Joker is his face paint ain't neat. Yeah. So when you're looking at it, you're like, yeah, that's really untidy. And you're like, but his makeup isn't neat.
He is quite untidy. So
it's quite hard to judge on that. So
yeah, definitely good shower. I saw a picture. I thought the face looked shit, but I mean, it's hard. It's even harder in pictures.
It's nice. That is nice in person. It is nice in person. But yeah, Corey McCoy, damn, it's early. I woke up like stock when my notification went off.
Yeah, fucking. I'm not going to touch him now asleep because he's like, if he starts snoring again, Alex is going to have to part with it because I'm not scaring him twice in one day.
All right. Anyway, bloody hell, what time is it? I thought I'd got a stroke for a minute. That's Luch. Nice piece. Again, apparently the price isn't too bad. I don't actually know the prices, but 51 centimeters high, 38 deep, and 44 wide. That's not bad at all.
Yeah,
that's
very
really
reasonable.
Playable. Yeah. Quite tempting, isn't it? I like to know the prices. So standard, you get one head. Premium, you get the head and the gauntlet, and then deluxe, you get the head, the gauntlet.
Yeah, you get a deluxe version. Really, the unmasked is pretty cool.
Again, that unmasked. If it's a space of like I don't know, $150 to get the gauntlet, and then $200 to get the head and the gauntlet, you might as well do it. Might as well do it. I don't know what the price is. Sideshow then teases they're doing a life-size Spider-Man bust. So
surely you need this after all the Spider-Man busts you've bought.
Yeah, well, I mean, I bought them, but I don't know when it's going to fucking turn up.
I paid for that. That makes two of us, dude.
Yeah. I'll let you know when I know. Then this is tweet ahead, so they got the Superman version 2. That's cool. 1/6 scale. Crypto the Superdog. 1/6 scale Marquette's coming from Tweeterheads, and then this is Skeletor bust. This looks really nice from Tweeterheads.
I like this, me.
It looks really nice. It does actually look very nice. Yeah. The name of the person who sculpted it is the guy who did the XM Alien. I've gone blank, and the guy Tim Gore as well did it. I've got well blank, and my phone's all the way over there. But yeah, the guy. Man, I've gone well blank now. But yeah, it's a really nice piece, and so hopefully someone will message the name when it comes up. I've got it on. Amical.
Don't hurt yourself. Get through the pictures. I've got time for you to forget.
But this looks really nice, and the price point as well is like Amical Thong, something like that. Yeah, but apparently for the Spider-Man, it's $875 for the premium. So what's the is the premium the one with all the heads? Was that premium?
Nah, Deluxe is all of them, isn't it?
So Deluxe is going to be $1,000 then, isn't it? Which is the same price as the Skeletal. Yeah.
The Skeletal's 1,000, yeah.
I think he's got mixed up because he says the premium is 875 and the regular is 730. I think he's gone the other way. So I think he means the Deluxe is. Deluxe is 1,055. There you go. Oh, there you go. Amilcar, his name is Amilcar Fong, is the sculptor, and Tim Gore as well, who was one of the old Gore Group guys, I think, from Sideshow, who used to do a load of stuff. This piece is really nice, so really impressive, really great sculpt, removable fabric cape.
Pictures have gone small again. Just $3, yeah. I like that you can take the cape away and stuff. It's pretty cool.
I think that's very, very cool, very nice.
Cool. I like all the detail. It's very much similar to the Sideshow one that I have. Has all the details, all the armored details right there. Yeah.
Oh no, definitely. Nice. I mean, very similar style, and I think, I think it's a really nice piece. And then obviously there, without that, I think that's a really nice bust. It's nicer than the one that was before, the old really nice. Culture Shock one. And it's always hard when there's always like a previous version of it. Obviously, you need to better it to kind of justify doing it, and they've definitely done that. 100%.
Oh yeah, looks amazing. Great job from Twitter there.
And then Brendan Guerrero's like, "Yep," and Dave Igo did nothing for the project because they were having a conversation on there about it. This then is the Alien Hive. These pictures keep shrinking, and it's doing my nutting. So this is the Sideshow XM one, and they've got the on the dome. I do really like.
Is this the one that Jem just reviewed?
Yeah, yeah. Well, the one that he doesn't.
Check out Jem Mint's review of this because he did that. If you haven't seen it already.
So yeah, I do like the detailing on the dome there. Really, really cool. And then let's say the hive on the base there. Oh yeah, very nice. Loads of detail on the face huggers coming out. And then there's the front. I don't know why it keeps going small. It's annoying me. And then the tongue sticking out. All right, back. Get through that. And then there's a switch out head with and without the tongue sticking out.
Yeah, and you've also got the battle damage and different spine sort of style. Yeah. So it's more like a Alien Warrior sort of head with battle damage and half the back of the skull missing, which I don't really like, to be honest. I would like the head intact with no battle damage personally.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the other one is more like the big chap, but it's kind of like dog. The dog version. It's
crosses into it. Excuse me.
And then you got there's the measurements there. So 78 high, 37 deep, 37 wide. So it's actually quite displayable.
So what scale is this? 1/4?
Yeah.
That's very good. Very good.
You can display that. Then also, these are some teasers for the Beast kind of paint up. So you got the blues on there. There were some comments about whether it was going to be blue, purple, or whatever going on the base. And these are the colours that Sang went with. So yeah, I think he took the right choice.
He made the right choice. Definitely didn't want to make it blue. Even the metallic blue would have been a problem. So he's made the right choice there.
Really nice. I think excited about that. So then this is these fucking pictures. Right. So yeah, this is then Liliana Vass from Magic.
Seen this already.
Yep. I'm just trying to get through them. That's the detail on there. So you've got the switch out head. So you've got the one with the veil and the one without. And then that's the measurements for that, which are 54 by 40. 54 high, 40 deep, and 50 wide. And then there's a big back there with the sculpted cape. This again was a tease for the Psylocke, even though Psylocke has been shown anyway. But I think what happened was someone said to someone if they get 300 votes, they'll put up a tease for Psylocke. And it took them too long to get the 300 votes to put this one up, which was not really showing much. This then was today, so this is a tease then for XM Studios doing a Rodimus Prime. Hot Rod evolves into Rodimus, so it's Rodimus Prime.
No.
Yeah. So there's that.
I liked Hot Rod. I had him when I was a kid.
And then these are then like just teasers that are saying pub. So these are for Swamp Thing. So we just go through these quite quickly. There's no actual details of Swamp Thing. It's just all the little kind of parts or elements of their
like the frog, man.
Frog, yeah, the little fungus there, leg of there. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing what he looks like. When he's totally out. Super Sons. So again, this is up for pre-order. 1/6 scale. And they're surprisingly popular. These
really are. I don't know why, but they are.
They really are. When I remember, do you remember that guy Derek? He was well into this, and basically, I was just like, he kept on going on and on and on about it, and I was just like, okay. And then when this started to get shown, people were going crazy about it. They love it. The Prime 1 version, they love it. This one, so yeah, very cool. Not my kind of characters, but yeah, people love it. Very displayable, 39 high, 31.
So what's the scale there? Quarter?
6.
Oh,
1/6.
nice.
Yeah, it's part of the 1/6 line. So yeah, a lot of detail going there. Go through and get through these. So you've got the all the material, the jeans all going on, belts, everything.